Hey everybody, hey CFC, how are you? We are here on Friday afternoon, and it's later than it should be, but we're going for it. So we got a little State of the Elders, and I have a co-host, Robin Richardson, with me.
Hi,
So,
thanks for having me.
yeah, we wanted to start by saying thank you. We got so many cards and letters and gift cards. Thank for pastor appreciation, and
A home-cooked pot roast.
we did get that. It was pretty nice. It's delicious.
Ate that many days.
Yeah.
I had lots of leftovers. So we just want to say thank you so much. October was a really fun month anyway, and then you guys were just the icing on the cake. So we want you to know how grateful we are and thankful for you to love on us that way. And but I would also say this church is so good about just loving us anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it happens outside
every month.
Yeah, it happens outside of the Pastor Appreciation Month pretty often, and so
Yes.
So we sure did appreciate that. We wanted to start. We're going to do some Q&A today, but we wanted to start by saying, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, something we're thankful for. So
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead.
Oh, I want to start? Okay. Well, this sounds a little nerdy, and I'm not trying to get points or anything, but I have been watching a show that was set during the Reformation, and so it talked a lot about Martin Luther and even John Calvin and some other famous guys, and so it really made me realize how grateful I am and thankful for the Reformation, because there was a lot of persecution during that time, because the priests in Rome did not think that regular people like us, should be reading the Bible and reading the Gospels and praying to God on our own. And so it opened my eyes, and it made me feel so grateful that I can open my Bible anytime I want and not worry about being, burned at the stake, but also just the freedom that God gives us to do that. And it just made me feel, I've been talking to Chris about it a lot, and I just feel really grateful for the Reformation.
You would not be married to a pastor without the Reformation.
No, that's right. Pastor's gonna get married.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for ongoing education. I mean, I've got the phone that we're recording on is actually on top of a stack of books that represents some of that, but it's great to have my mind sharpened in ways that I didn't anticipate, which I guess is similar to you learning about the Reformation. So
yeah.
So what we've got now is we've got this little fishbowl, and we like to do this with groups that we're in sometimes. And so we pull a card out, and then we ask questions based on that. So first, we're going to pull one out, and this question is: what have you changed your mind on? Is there something you've changed your mind on that you would share with people?
So you probably don't remember, or no, you do remember this. When we got married, and maybe even when we were dating, I think I would pretty adamantly tell you that I didn't like to eat meat off the bone, because I didn't grow up that way. And I thought it was rude that people would slurp meat off of bones, suck it off.
Then you found chicken wings.
And then I found chicken wings and ribs. And so I've changed my mind about that. I'm pro meat on a bone now.
That's pretty delicious.
Yeah.
All right, your turn.
To ask you a question, or do you want to answer that question?
No, I'm okay not answering that question.
Okay. What is your favorite memory growing up?
Well, I remember a lot of the we were kind of lost boys growing up, and so I remember a lot of our time. We would just be riding bikes around all the time, and one of the places that we hung out in whenever it was super cold is we hung out in this bank teller area that had heating, and so we would pack in there, and we would just hang out and and do stuff. I don't know what 12 and 13-year-olds are doing, but that's kind of what we would do.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, so my turn, right? All right, so tell us about a career you used to have.
Well,
she hates this question.
Some of you already know the answer to this. So I went to college, the same college that Chris went to, but I did a degree in TV and radio, and so I was a little DJ for a long time. But I got to be a news anchor for a year after I graduated. I know. You're so lucky to be married, Cinnamon.
Famous.
So famous. So I was a weekday reporter and a weekend anchor for KSAN News Channel 3, San Angelo's news channel. And that's in San Angelo, Texas. It's in West Texas. And I have some pictures, and my hair is very big, and my accent is very thick. So, and I think the most famous person I got to interview Kay Bailey Hutchinson. I think she was a senator for Texas. And then I also got to interview the Los Lonely Boys, which had a hit at the time.
Yeah.
So it's big time.
Big time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna stir it up. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
For the rest of my life.
Yeah, just one thing.
Just one thing.
Or we could change it. It could be if you could have a last meal, what would that last meal be?
I might do. I would do this restaurant that we went to in Denver had the best breakfast food, and it was DJ's Berkeley restaurant, and they had the best sausage gravy, and so I would get the biscuits and gravy and bacon and eggs. I like my eggs over medium, and they always did it over easy, so that's the only tweak I would, but you can't.
They never get it right.
Maybe I could keep sending them back, and so my last meal would last for hours and hours, and they wouldn't be able to execute me. So.
Okay.
All right.
That kind of had a dark side to it.
Well, All right. Who was your first best friend?
Well, her name was Jenna Jones, and I met her in 3rd grade at Northwood Elementary School. And we stayed friends all the way till 6th grade when she moved.
Sounds like a Ninja Turtle character.
What?
Jenna Jones.
Okay. She wasn't.
You didn't watch the Ninja Turtles, so you don't know.
That. Okay. Well, honey, you're an opinionated man. You have an opinion on everything. So what's one thing that you don't have an opinion about?
Well, maybe I actually might have. This is actually kind of a controversial topic, and I mentioned this in a sermon a few weeks ago. Actually, there is a movement to abolish the penny, and I actually do not have an opinion on that at all. Like I could get rid of the penny, or I could keep the penny either way. So
okay,
something I don't have much of an opinion on.
Phoebe has an opinion on that because she likes to look for lost pennies.
She loves pennies.
So.
All right, what makes you instantly nostalgic?
Probably songs on the radio.
What's a song that's made you nostalgic lately then?
I don't know. I can't think of one.
One that comes on often is "Closing Time" by Sonic. Remember that one?
Yeah. Oh, I do know a song. It is a song by Bebo Norman, and it's called Paige's Turn. And I remember that my very best friend Misty Holman, I was a bridesmaid in her wedding, and her brother-in-law played that song at her wedding, and I always thought it was such a beautiful song. And so it makes me think about when she got married, and we have been friends for now like 20-something years. And so, but I love that song, and that's what made me love Bebo Norman.
Bebo's good.
He is good. Oh, it's your turn. I was like, what are you sitting there for?
Right.
Okay, what is something you do to relieve stress?
Lift weights in our basement, so we have lights and stuff. It's not dark and full of
so you don't stress eat or buy things on Amazon?
No, I don't. I definitely don't purchase when I'm stressed.
That's what I do.
I like to move my body, and if I'm in a bad stress, then my office gets really cluttered, and I doom scroll a whole lot. But if I'm dealing with my stress in a good way, I'll clean my office and I'll lift weights and zone out. So
sometimes when you look stressed, you like.
I do. That's true. What was your favorite TV show as a child?
It was TGI Friday. Remember they would have that, and it would be Full House and Family Matters and another show. Maybe do you remember what it was? There was like a whole lineup, and I would look forward to watching that every Friday night with my sister Holly.
Roseanne.
We were not allowed to watch that show. I don't know. What is
Roseanne and its sequel, Cops?
No, we were not watching that at the Earhart's house. Anyway, we'd have pizza on Fridays from Pizza Hut. And that was a fun Friday thing.
That was a fun Friday. We got a couple more, or we?
Oh, we could wrap up, or we can.
Yeah, we've gone about 10 minutes. And
you guys might not care anymore.
People aren't watching anymore.
Cut it off.
Well, so hey, we we wanted to check in and let you know we're all still alive over here, and we're grateful for UCFC, and we'll be seeing you Sunday, but we look forward to many more of these, and we look forward to many more days and months and years and time to get to know each other. But hopefully we'll continue these conversations and in person be able to do some of these Q&As.
Yeah, feel free to submit questions too. I love answering questions.
Yeah, if they're too controversial, we'll have to cut them out.
Yeah.
All right.
Like queso versus cheese sauce.
Yeah, you should ask Robin about that.